Hi, I'm Chef Neil. What we're going to do here is make a really nice meatball with a gnocchi base on the bottom of there with a nice tomato sauce over the top. But I'm really excited because I got one of my special guests with me, Dorinda.
Hi.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Dorinda.
I'm a consultant clinical expert speech and language therapist, and I'm really excited to be here today because so many of the people I work with, they want interesting food, but it needs to be the right texture, and you're going to show us how to do that.
I know when I came to see you earlier in the year, I was absolutely walked out of there thinking I need to make some stuff here. So this is one of these recipes I had a little think up for you. So I think the kids will really enjoy this. So what we got here is just some minced pork, and we got some minced beef. Okay. We got some tomatoes, mushrooms. Yeah. Got a little bit of milk powder, some garlic, some onion, and a little bit of tomato puree. Okay. And this is going to be the base there. Yeah. And then we've got the gnocchi on the side, which will be the bottom of it. So we're going to use pre-made gnocchi here. We've already made it. If you look on the video on the website, you can see the video there. It's dead easy and simple to make. So Dorinda, let's cook this. Do you want to cook this for me?
Yeah. Okay.
So let's just put the mince in first. Okay.
Just straight in here.
Yeah. So the really important things about putting the mince into there is, so we actually mash it down when we actually cook it off and things as well. Okay. A lot of people just put the mince straight in there and it boils up on the pan, and we get lots of those lumps. Do you see that occasionally?
Yeah, I do. I don't like it lumpy, so and we don't want it lumpy for our kids.
And it's harder to blend down when it's like that as well.
So okay. That right?
Yeah, that's great. Okay. So if you want to put the garlic and the onions into there as well, there we go. And then put the tomato puree and the onions in.
And the tomato.
Yeah. And then,
at the same time.
Yeah, and then just push the mushrooms on the top. And then we're just going to sweat this off, So when we sweat it, we don't want to make it brown and crispy and things as well, So if you just want to stir that in there. Okay, so can you see how the mince there is just cooked up? If you just want to put the tomatoes into there, and then we'll just bring it to the boil.
Okay. Okay.
There we are. And just press it down, and just let it cook on. Yeah.
Lovely. It smells great.
So we sweated that mince off, okay? We put the tomatoes in there. Yeah. So we're going to let this simmer now for about 10 to 15 minutes. I just want to make sure the mince is cooked. I may add a little bit of water in there, just just in case it starts to evaporate off there.
So it's important to have a little bit of extra water than you would normally have.
Yeah, because you can use that to blend it down, and that's where all the flavour is going to be. So there we are. Look, Dorinda, it's all broken down. It's nice and smooth. That's what we're exactly wanting. So we're just going to put this in the blender. It smells delicious.
It does smell really lovely, yeah. And we're going to add all that liquid as well, aren't we?
Yeah, of course. We want all that liquid into there as well. So what I always try to do is just make sure there's enough liquid over the top. So just screw the lid on the blender, and then we just blend it for about 20 seconds till it goes smooth. Okay, and then just give it a shake down.
Just shake it up a bit.
Yeah, just shake it down. There we go. And then, let's have a look at that texture in there. Oh, look how smooth that is. Yeah. And the thing is, it's just a little bit too runny for what we want. So if we add 2 scoops of the Nutilis clear powder into there, we'll get it up to the texture that we're looking for. There we go.
2 of those, just in like that.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then all I want you to do is just put the lid on there. Just put it for about 5 seconds. Just let the powder work its way through. There we are, and let's just pour it into there now. And just pour it into there. Look at that really nice, soft texture. The thing I like about it as well is, it doesn't look much in there. No. But by the time we're finished, it'll look fantastic. So that's the meat for the meatballs. We've got the gnocchi in the piping bag. I think the best thing that we can do is put it together.
Let's do that,
So there we got our gnocchi, we've got our meatballs, and then we've got our tomato sauce.
And what's in this? How can we make this? Can we buy this?
You can use like a shop bought type tomato puree. You just blend it down. So you take either that jar or your homemade mixture, you just put it into the blender, you blend it down, and you add 2 scoops of Nutilis clear into there, and you let it stand for 90 seconds, and you get that lovely soft texture.
Brilliant. Yeah, lovely.
So let's get this meatball together. So I'll put the gnocchi in a piping bag there. I've got this really nice little star nozzle in there. And the beauty of this star nozzle is we'll get that pasta type, spaghetti type effect on the plate as well. So we've got the gnocchi in there. So we've got those meatballs you blended down just there. We've got that nice tomato sauce, Dorinda, just to go over the top.
Lovely.
And we've got the Parmesan cheese, which we're going to put through the sieve. Okay, so if I start off, let's see if this works. Oh, look.
Brilliant, so that's just going to look like the real thing.
Yeah, and I think that's a lot of the things, is just to make sure the food looks. Can you just see how it's coming out? And then all we need to do is just take a little scoop of meatballs, okay, and just put one on each side, there like that, okay.
So often the kids are getting, you know, just blobs of something nondescript on a plate, and when you tell them it's meatballs, that looks like it. So.
And then we just put this everything is the same texture over the top, and then we just put a little bit of the sauce over the top there like that.
And this is quite high calorie as well, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Shall I do the cheese?
Yeah, you do the cheese. Just put a little bit in there, over the top. Swedish meatballs.
Fabulous, look at that.
And there we are. Thank you, Dorinda, once again. That is really good. High five. And there we have some beautiful Swedish meatballs. And then we've got that really lovely gnocchi pasta at the bottom of that.
It just looks fantastic. I love it. It's colourful. It looks appetizing. You know, I just want to take that away now and give it to the kids. It looks like what it is, and that's really important. And it looks like what other people are eating, and that's what they want.